Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ray with NewWavesHipHop.com, and I'm going to be going over a few things for you about becoming an official New Waves partner. This video is not scripted or anything like that. It's not going to be a pain in any way, shape, or form. It's going to be a breeze. In fact, that is the entire purpose to what we're doing. There are a lot of people out there that have been doing live streams for a long time and reviewing music. It's a wonderful thing that everybody loves to be a part of, but I'm sure you've seen that a lot of people kind of go overboard on the technical side of things. They've got banners and stuff floating across the screen, and they're just doing all this stuff when really what it's about is the music, right? It's about connecting with one another and supporting one another. And so that is what we're attempting to do here. And down the line, we'll work together to create an audience, all of us together. I'm excited to come out with those updates in the future, but this video is going to be all about how to get started as an official partner. And it's a simple 1, 2, 3 step process. And I've got some notes here. I'm a consultant myself, so I can be a bit of a motor mouth. I'm also an artist, so yeah, a little bit of a motor mouth. So I've got some notes here. I'm just going to go over those verbatim. I'm going to show you a couple things. Pretty easy peasy, no problem, no sweat. We're going to get it taken care of. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. So the purpose of becoming an official New Waves hip-hop partner is that we can give you the tools necessary to stay organized and create a professional user experience for your audience without having to go over top with the technical mumbo jumbo. So you don't have to dive into all kinds of different crazy stuff. I mean, if you're live streaming from your phone, I want you to be able to continue to do that, because honestly, sometimes those are the best live streams that I see, are people who could just pull up their phone and they can do their thing. You know what I mean? There's no rules. You can keep it informal, because I think that's when people really connect the most. You see some operations out there where people have desks, they've got green screens behind them, they've got all kinds of banners and stuff like that, but that doesn't really work for us who are, we're not necessarily worried about turning this into a business. Yes, we enjoy it being a side hustle, but it's more so about connecting with one another and being able to help one another out, to help each other promote each other's music and kind of build this partnership and audience with one another. So we give you the tools to do that, to keep everything organized while making everything look professional, right? And that's what makes the experience better for me, better for you as a live streamer and a partner, and better for the audience. Okay, so continuing on, this will have a direct effect on how willing your audience is to send tips to your Cash App. So I don't have anything to do with that. That's not what this is about. I would advise you, I'm a business strategist, so business, I love it. I think that you should definitely, I think what you're doing is time consuming. It takes up a lot of your valuable time. It takes up your evening. I think that you should have your Cash App out front. But that's all you. I don't want anything to do with that. I've got a ton of experience in, like I said, business strategy. So price pointing. A lot of people, they say just throw whatever you got up to the Cash App, and we'll let you skip the line. That's perfectly good. That works well. Sometimes you can get a $20 tip. Sometimes you get a $2 tip. Sometimes it's $5. If you did want to set some limits, go ahead and put that in your Facebook post. Let people know. Say, hey, if you want to skip the line, it's only $5. I mean, some of the people that have been doing this for a long time, those people who go overboard with the technical stuff and really try and make it this large enterprise, they're charging like $50 a pop to skip. And they have such a long line that it still takes days to get to that song. So, we're just really trying to, I'm sure you guys understand the vibe that we're trying to perpetuate. We're not trying to turn this into some mega corporation enterprise or something like that. I think when you do that, you kind of lose sight of what's most important, is helping one another promote what we're doing, whether it's making beats or DJing or what have you. So I would advise, yes, you continue to do the Cash App thing. If you're not doing the Cash App thing, sign up, do that, set it up. Some good price points are between $5 and $12. But you have to think, if you set it at $12, you're going to get less people who are willing to pay that than people who are willing to pay $5. So, I mean, you put it at 12, it makes sense because they're paying more. But at the same time, if you lower it down to $5, you might be able to get more transactions. And the question always is, where's the sweet spot? So, really, just to keep it simple, that's the whole idea behind all of this, is to simplify your life, because I realize how, really what a burden it is to give out your time and review people's music for hours. I understand that you're giving up that time. So I want to make it easy. You should probably stick to $5, $7 perhaps. It's a little bit awkward, but right there in the middle, and then $12. So try whatever you want to do, or just keep it open and say, hey man, whatever you got, throw it up to the Cash App. In fact, I would advise you do go with the Cash App, because then you create that experience where people can skip the line. Some people, it's all relative. You know what I mean? Some people have good jobs and they just stay at home and play video games and make music, and they don't, they don't spend a bunch of money. So $5 doesn't matter anything. And they don't, we want to value their time as well. If they're willing to spend $5 to get their stuff played now, then you should offer that to them. So I would advise to do that if you haven't before. And so by making everything easier for the audience, by using the form and everything, which I'm getting ready to show you, by using a professional email, and being able to keep things real organized and nice and clean for everybody, you're going to make conversion rates go up. That's called CRO. So we're right over here in the notes. That's called CRO, conversion rate optimization. So when you iron things out, you get things organized, you make it all nice and clean and look professional, people are going to be more willing to get in there and engage with you. Okay, so moving on here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to keep everything simple. When a prospective audience member is able to easily submit his or her music via the form on your custom web page, so you're going to get a custom web page at newwaveshiphop.com/your custom page. It's going to be your name. They'll be able to come to your web page, and they see that you're using a professional email with the professional looking setup. They will be more likely to not only more likely to tip, but to come back, so you can start to build an audience. And there are going to be new features in the future where we start a group page for just us guys and live streamers, and we start to build an audience where they understand the program. They're coming back, and people are able to get tips. They're able to get enough tips to where they can actually just do this full time. That can be very easily done, because you think about it, when I was a kid, what I did is I delivered pizzas, and that was my favorite job, because I could listen to my music and do what I did. So I would deliver the pizzas, and you make good tips. You know what I'm saying? You make really good tips, and a good tip is $5. And delivery drivers make good money. So that $5 is, really it is, it might just be one at a time, but when you've got a 5, and a 5, and a 5 coming in, you do 10 deliveries, you end up getting, whatever. But this isn't delivering pizzas. You have got, between 15 and 60 people watching your stream at one time. So it's not like you have to run, 10 miles this way to deliver a pizza and then 10 miles the other way to deliver a pizza, plus pay for gas and insurance on your car. You literally just have to listen to music and do what you love, and people are going to float you cash. And when you are organized by using our tools, you can then turn your Cash App into a full-time gig. That's really what this is all about, is making it so simple and keeping it so organized that not only can we promote everyone's music and really listen in and give heartfelt, in-depth reviews, but we can support one another. I realize I'm taking up your time, so let me continue on. Step 1, request. So first you have to request, and I haven't populated the video yet. So when you're on this page, you're watching the video now. As you're watching the video, click this button here, or shoot an email over to management@newwaveshiphop.com. That's the place. There's no other emails. That's the place to contact us. Shoot an email there and request to become an official partner. And email management@newwaveshiphop.com saying you're interested in becoming an official partner. And we will create a custom web page, custom form, and a vanity email, a professional email for you and your program. And then step 2 is to install. You want to download Thunderbird and Bluemail, and you want to add your vanity email to both those applications. So I'm going to give you a rundown on that right now. So basically, when you email us at management@newwaveshiphop.com, request to become an official partner, we're going to create a custom web page for you. We're going to shoot you back and say, hey, your custom web page is newwaveshiphop.com/your name. Send all your people there. There's a form already built in for you, and they can fill out the form, and that form shoots you a super organized email, so you're not like hunting all over the place for different information. I've seen it before. I know how it is. It's hard to keep it all straight. This is going to iron everything out for you and for the audience. And then also you'll get the vanity, the professional email, which is going to be your name at newwaveshiphop.com. And you can actually use that email for anything that you'd like to. And I'm going to show you how to set that up right now. Okay, so the first step is you want to download Thunderbird. So this is for your computer. This is so you can use the email on your computer. And then Bluemail is for your mobile, but we'll get to that in a moment. So download Thunderbird. I've got the link right here. Just type that into your browser on your computer, and it'll pull up this page. And then you just download it and install it from there. We all know how that works. And then once you download it and install it, you're going to get this guy. So you're going to have this area, this piece of software. It's going to look exactly like this. And what you want to do, if you could see my mouse over here, you want to come over to this, what's called a hamburger icon. And you're going to click that. You're going to hover over New Message, and you're going to go to Existing Mail Account. The good thing about Thunderbird and Bluemail is it's all automatic setup. You don't have to get into any of the technical mumbo jumbo. That's what all of this is about. Okay, so all that you need to do is now on both Thunderbird and Bluemail, when you come to the name part, this is important. You don't want to just put in any name. This is the name that people will see when you email them back or they email you. You know, you guys might be talking back and forth about the music. Like I said, this is your professional email. It's all free. So you might put in, I usually just go the mononym route, and just, that's my stage name is Ray. So, in fact, you know what? I'm just going to do, that's the ticket. management at newwaveshiphop.com. And then, we'll give you the password, right? And so you'll have the password. And then all you got to do, man, is click continue. Done. Boom. See, it comes in right there. You can click on it. Anytime maybe you're expecting an email or you want to refresh emails, all you got to do is click get messages. You can also do down arrow, get all new messages. You can use Thunderbird for multiple emails. So anytime you're expecting an email or you want to refresh your emails, click get messages, get all new messages. You can just click the button. So here's a couple example emails. I'll delete those and I'll do another example for you. So this management at newwaveshiphop.com, pretend that is your email. So basically your page is going to look like this. Nice and professional, ironed out, sleek, simple. It's impenetrable from all angles. So basically people are going to come here and it's going to say, newwaveshiphop.com/your name is actually what it's going to look like. Whatever your stage name, or maybe you've got a DJ name that you're using for your live audience shows. But you've got make yourself heard, New Waves Hip Hop music promotion, submit music, piece of cake. Get your music heard. If you've been sent here by a DJ, A&R rep, label exec, manager, playlist maker, or official partner, please fill out the form below to submit your music for play/review. Don't worry, it'll be sent to the correct person. Our goal is to get your records spun. And then we've also, go ahead and notify them. Always check your spam just in case. I might update the page with a link to a video to show people how to check all their spam boxes. I know not everybody is technically inclined. That's why we're doing all of this, to iron everything out and keep it simple for everybody. So, if you click this one, it'll go all the way down to the form. And this looks smooth on mobile, too. So about 75% of traffic nowadays is on mobile. And so the web page that you get for free is 100% mobile responsive. It's called mobile responsive. So not only does this look sleek and simple and great on desktop, it also looks just as great on the mobile. So you've got this great form that's going to organize everything for you. You want people to use this form not just because it looks professional and everything is good with the artist, but I've been working in this industry for a long time, guys, and I've seen it all. And I've done a lot of work by email. So I know that things can get dicey. Like, people will send you MP3 files and .wav files, and they'll send you stuff with like their real name but forget to include their stage name, and they don't, you know what I mean? And the whole purpose of all of this is to keep everybody organized so we can focus on one thing: supporting each other and promoting each other. So let's go ahead and do a mock one. I'm just going to put in Ray. Typically they would put in their first and last name. My stage name is also Ray, so I will use so I actually have that website, but I also have a Gmail just for that, because some things like YouTube require a Gmail. So I'll use this guy, and we'll just kind of do things on the fly. Like I said, this isn't scripted. Your song genre, so this is what your audience sees, and they can let you know hip hop, rap, R&B, or an instrumental. I've seen it a million times. You might be reviewing some music and you get 30, 45 seconds into the song, and all you've heard thus far is beat. So it happens time and time again. People are like, oh, is this an instrumental? Oh, okay, yeah. So you don't have to fuss with any of that. Everything is ironed out for you. So let's go with hip hop, rap. We'll go ahead and drop in and we'll just do that same one. Song title, and then they might drop in any kind of comments that they need to, like, you know, right? If you're in your live feed, you know, tell them, say, hey, there's a comment section. Let me know that you dropped in $5. We'll shoot you up to the top of the queue. You know what to do. All right, so submit. Just a second here. Typically it just shoots up bang, but you know how technology is sometimes. Thank you for your submission. It has been sent. Your web page is lightning fast. Typically submissions will just be immediate, but you know how technology can be sometimes. Plus I've got a bunch of applications open. So then, let me keep myself straight here. Boom, there she is. Comes right into, so remember that you're supposed to pretend that this is your email, your name at newwaveshiphop.com. Shoots in, and then you can see how everything is nice and pretty and organized to make your life easier. That way you can focus on, like, if you're having a beer while you're doing this, you can focus on the music and your beer, as opposed to like having to juggle, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been in this business for a long time. So if we can just make a universal platform for everybody to use that's super simple, then, you know what I mean, it won't be such a pain to do what we want to do. All right, so this comes in with hip hop music submission is as follows. Name, that's their, you know, their first and last name. Artist stage name, and then their stage name comes in. So you don't have to like look around. You don't have to go up here and look at their. You don't have to go up and look at their email to see where the email come from to try and find out their name. You got their stage name right there. You can tell people to comment in their social links or whatever you need for your program. So you got the artist stage name, Ray. Email, you got their email just in case you need to chop it up with them and say, you know, hey, thanks for the tip on the Cash App, thanks for the donation. Chop it up about the song or what have you. Maybe you really, really love the song, or maybe you love the beat and you want to get on the beat or purchase it. You got their email right there. Piece of cake. Song genre, you can see that it's hip-hop, rap. Like I mentioned, if it's an instrumental, you'll be able to tell that right away. There'll be no question. Song title, 10 to the 6th. Song link, you've got this link right there. You don't have to hunt around for it. No incoming MP3s and WAV files that are bogging down your computer and you have to pull up in a QuickTime and stuff, which is from the 90s. Song link, additional comments, sent in $5 to the Cash App, and then you got a note here that says you can reply to excuse me, you can reply to the artist's submission and the message will send directly to their email if need be. So you don't even have to like copy paste their email. You can actually just hit reply and it'll automatically forward to their email. So all of this is set up for you. Okay, so the other way is you might want to, depend on how your operation is set up, and also remember, this is your email, your professional vanity email, absolutely 100% free. You can use it however you want to use it. If you want to use it like professionally, like when you're out there doing what you need to be doing with your music, like your bookings and stuff, say, hey, contact me at such and such at newwaveshiphop.com. You know that I'm a part of that operation. Just go ahead and hit me up there. That's my professional email. If that's the case, you're going to want to have a way to handle those emails from your mobile, from your phone, your tablet, what have you. And the program that I would suggest using there is Bluemail. Bluemail also has that piece of cake automatic setup. So basically, to give you a tutorial, so go ahead and go to your your mobile app store and search Blue Mail and download that. And once you download that to your phone, you can type this into your YouTube browser on your phone, and you can watch a video that will show you how to install your email, to upload your email to the app. And I've got that video for you right here. About 16 seconds into the video, it's going to show you. So this video right here, this tutorial, it shows you up. It's only 51 seconds, but it's showing you the technical way to set it up, the long way. To avoid doing the long way, at 16 seconds, he's going to tell you to untick this box, automatic. Don't untick the box, just leave it on automatic, and it will populate everything for you. But I wanted to include this professional video with the long technical mumbo jumbo just in case anybody needed it. But if you just leave that automatic box ticked with the check mark in it, it will do it automatically for you. So let's shoot on down to 40 seconds. When you get to a page like this, you remember I was talking about the name is important. Don't just put whatever in there. You know, decide on whether you want to use your stage name or your real name or whatever it is. Just be aware that people, when you populate that, the name section on either Thunderbird or Blue Mail, it's going to show that to your audience. Your audience is going to see that when you email them. Or like, let's say you use it as, you're using it as your professional email, and somebody who wants to book you is emailing you, they're going to see that name. So I'm just trying to give you a heads up. Let's get back into the notes and see what else is left to talk about. Step 3 is to go live, and you guys know how to do that. All of you have your own MOs, modus operandi. You have your own way of doing things. The basic advice that I would give you, and I'm sure most of you are tuned to this already, is place your custom web page URL. So the web page URL that we give you, newwaveshiphop.com/your name or your stage name or what have you, whatever works best. When we give you that URL, that's the URL you want to put in your, not only, you want to put it in two places. You want to put it in the actual post, in the live post, so that people see it when they first scroll across your post. And then you also want to comment on your live chat. You want to comment just the URL. Keep it nice and clean. Just comment the URL, and then you can pin that comment so that anybody who engages with the post, let's say they're getting in there and they're trying to make a comment, we've all seen it where they're dropping links in the live post comment section, and you got to tell them, hey, I want you to send that to the email. Instead, you're going to tell them, go to the URL and fill out the form, because that's going to give you that nice pretty email back where everything's organized. So you want to comment, you want to put that URL in two places, in the actual post, and you want to comment it in the comment section and pin it. That way anybody who tries to engage with your live post and comment themselves, they're going to see that pinned comment. No matter if they're on the computer or on mobile, they're going to see it pinned, and it'll be right there for them. So they don't have to scroll all the way to the top to the very first comment where you put it. You pin it, and it'll be visible at all times. If you have trouble with pinning your comment, you can just Google this exact, this is called a keyword. You can just Google this exact keyword, Facebook Live, how to pin, and there's a bunch of tutorials to show you whether you're on Android, iOS, Macintosh, or you're on Windows. So that's it, guys. This video ended up being a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it's thorough and it included all the information that you need. So I'll talk to you guys soon. There's going to be some advancements coming, things like we're going to get a group page together. I'm going to record another video teaching you guys how to grow your audience. So we're all going to work together on one platform and grow our audience by contributing to a group page where we all support each other. But there's also going to be tips and tricks that I've got for you on how to increase your own audience. If you have a larger audience, you're going to be getting more tips. So that's just the way it is. I know that it's not really why we're doing this, but you know what I mean. Money makes the world go around. So, and I know that what you, like I said, I've been in the industry for a long time. I know that what you're doing takes up a lot of time. All right, that's it for this one, guys. I will talk to you soon.